I believe he beats Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua, to be honest.
Before we watch the video, we just wanted to ask you a massive favour.
We just wanted to ask you if you could please take a minute to like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and also check out our TikTok for short content and daily updates.
We really want to keep growing the Boxing365 community and keep making content like this for yourselves, the boxing fan.
And most of all, thank you and enjoy the video. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Boxing365. Absolutely honoured to be joined by rising British prospect, Mr. Joe Hayden. How are we?
I'm very good, mate. Thank you. About yourself?
Yeah, we're good, mate. We're good. Got a big fight next Saturday, 11th of October. You all prepped?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, extra prep. To be fair, obviously, short notice fight, but not as short notice as it looks. Really, having come off the back of an 8-week camp, obviously, just got the win, and then had the weekend off, and found out that Wednesday that I was going to fight again. So straight back in the gym, straight back on it. Really. So yeah, more than ready, mate. Really looking forward to it.
Amazing. So in regards to your camp, obviously historically you've been trained. You've trained with Dave. Dave also manages your career, I believe. So you're going to have Jamie and Nigel Travis in your corner, I believe, for these fights. Is that right?
Yes, mate. Yeah. So Jamie, Nigel, and Roger, same corner team as Dave will be having.
Perfect. So have they been your coaches for this camp for the 8 weeks? Are you assuming you're with Dave? Are you at the minute?
So Dave's trained me the whole time. I've been in Manchester with Dave. I say this camp, but for the last year, pretty much non-stop. We've been in Manchester. Obviously, the two Fisher fights, and then this camp as well. We've been in Manchester. So I've been in and around the gym with Jamie and Nigel for quite a while now. Really, started sparring Jack over 3 years ago now. So it's been a while, and so yes, Dave's always trained me while I've been there, but Jamie and Nigel have always taken me on the pads and done little bits and bobs with me. So I've got a good relationship with them too. And it's not like it's brand new because, like I said, I've been in and around them for a while now.
Amazing.
Yeah, you've had a couple of good last outings, mate. You've Rajesh Kumar and Booth as well. And how did you feel they went? Did they go as you expected and how you hoped?
Yeah, the Booth fight, I expected to win it. Didn't box as well as what I would have liked to, but it was my first proper step up, first 8-rounder. So like watching it back, obviously I saw things where I could have gone better, but I was happy with how it went, with it being my first proper test, obviously. And after it, that first session back, I was saying like it felt like the penny just dropped, and I felt like I got that experience. When I was watching it back, I felt like I looked inexperienced. And after that fight, I felt like I gained it then, and I just felt like a completely different fighter in the gym. And I was saying to everyone, I can't wait for this next fight with Rajesh because it was another 8-rounder, another good opponent. And I was saying like in the gym, I feel like a completely different fighter just from that experience. And I said it's gonna show in this performance with Rajesh, and I went in there and put on a much better performance and got him out of there. So yeah, I just feel like I'm just getting better and better every fight now.
Yeah, I think the thing is, and I've seen yourself mention it as well as others in interviews. Your record indicates, if you look at it from the outset, they're actually you're quite experienced, but you're not, are you? You're actually, as far as a pro goes, you're still a bit of a novice. You're still finding your feet. Get this fight out of the way. What's the plan for 2026 for you, Joe?
So I've got this fight next week, and then I'm boxing in November as well. That was the next scheduled fight. So 21st November, Dave's promoting his first ever show in Doncaster. So I'm boxing on that, and that was meant to be the next fight. But then obviously this opportunity came up, and I couldn't say no to this. But then starting the new year, we're looking at hopefully getting a title fight, first fight next year, and then really pushing on, hopefully picking up a couple belts next year, and just keep climbing up them British rankings because I'm 16th now. Couple more good wins push me further up, pick a belt up, and then we'll see where we are.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, you've got this fight on the 11th. You've got Dragoni coming up. Have you got particular plans for that? Anything you've tried to learn? Like you said, you had a good outing against Rajesh Kumar, but anything you're looking to try and put into practice for this one?
Not really. Well, it's the plan is what the plan always is just to go out there and box and do what I do really. What Dave, the plan he told me the last fight, it'll be the same this fight. He literally just says to me, go out there, box. He said, you've got the experience now, so you'll find your feet once you're in there. But all I can ask you to do is just go out there, jab and box. Whatever you decide to do off that, it's up to you now.
Wow, I love that. I love that confidence that he's got in you, because Dave's always spoke really highly of you, and he said that he genuinely believes you will be, and if not already, one of the best in Britain. And the confidence he's got in you to go out there and say, look, game plan aside, I trust you to make that decision. That's got to mean a hell of a lot to you as a fighter.
It definitely has, because the way that me and Dave work is like a video game. I'm really good at listening. He's really good at sort of guiding me through the fights. So we work so well together, and I take everything he says as gospel. So if he says that I've got the experience now and I'm ready to do it, then in my head I truly believe that I'm ready to do it. Whereas in the past I'll ask him questions and he'll say not just yet, and then I'll think, yeah, all right, not just yet. I like everything that he says in my career. I have full faith in it.
Yeah, it's got to be really good to have that strong relationship and that sort of trust. It must give you a lot of confidence going into your fights, mate. Absolutely. Obviously, hopefully this one goes well for you. Have you got any sort of messages or anything you want to say about this one to anybody who's listening?
Mainly, thank you to everyone who's bought tickets, because obviously I only found out 2 weeks ago. So on 2 weeks' notice, I've sold over 200 tickets. So to everyone who's bought tickets, thank you so much. Obviously that'll help out massively. Getting on these big platforms, these big shows, and obviously thank you to Matchroom for giving me this opportunity, and Dave for like I say, having the trust in me to allow me to go on this show, because obviously I can't have Dave in my corner this fight. It'll be my first fight without Dave in the corner. And he's got that trust in me now that I can go out there and do the job. And obviously it's in the back of my head, I almost didn't want to go on the show because I didn't want him worrying about me. I wanted him to just focus on this fight and that be that. But like I say, he's got trust and faith in me now, and yeah, I'll do him proud like next Saturday. Yeah.
Love that one.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think with regards to Dave's card, obviously there's another Joe on the undercard who is also looked after and trained by Mr. Allen. Are you and Joe Howarth close? Are you friends as well, or?
Yes, I've spent quite a bit of time with Joe these last few months since he started training with Dave. Obviously, we've been in Manchester. He lives around Manchester, so he comes down and trains with Dave a couple of days a week, and we've done quite a few sessions together. Yeah.
No, amazing. And what's your predictions for Dave's fight? We'll get it over and done with. We'll rip the band-aid off. How do you see it going?
Honestly, it's the best I've ever seen Dave. I can't express enough how well he's done this camp, how good he's looked. He's done everything to a T. It's the fittest I've ever seen him, the sharpest I've ever seen him. I genuinely, hand on heart, believe that he's going to stop Makhmudov.
So do we.
Yeah.
So do we. We'll be at the fight. We'll be there. We'll be there fight night. So we're excited to see yourself. We're excited to see Joe number 2, as well as obviously Dave. So that'll be amazing. For yourself and Dave next, you predominantly, dream opponent. Ignore the experience. If you could just pick a fight now, who would it be?
I'll be honest, I haven't got a set person in mind. For me, it's whoever's got the title that I'll be after is my dream opponent. So right now, at the minute, obviously, British title is the goal, and at the moment, Jack Rafferty's got the British title. But I would say a couple more fights down the line, then I'll be ready to be fighting people like Jack Rafferty. In a couple fights' time, Jack Rafferty may have vacated and moved up. So then it changes and you've got another dream opponent then. So my dream opponent who is at this moment in time whoever's got that British title really.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I don't think you can argue with that, mate. You have to
love that.
Aspire to them titles, haven't you?
Love that.
Yeah. What about then for yourself? Favorite boxer of all time? So somebody who maybe inspired you to get in the ring.
You know what? I never really. I didn't grow up with boxing. It was something that I got into late on, like doing boxing, watching boxing. I've not really got a boxing family, so I had no like influence to get into it. But since getting into it, I love my boxing now. It's a lot. All I do is train and go home and watch boxing. So my favourite fighters now. I like watching a lot of. I like the fighters who also like your Marvin Haglers and your Bernard Hopkins, the fighters who train like absolute dogs. I like them. My favourite sort of fighters. I feel like I kind of relate to them where they've got that unbelievable amount of hunger. Fighters like that, yeah.
No, I like that. I think that's always a good way to look at it. And I think I like both of your answers that you've not just picked. I mean, they're both big names, but you've not just gone, I like the way they fight. It's that hunger and that desire. And we've got British examples, as you'll know. But, you look at people like Nigel Benn and the way he dogged through it over the years, I think, brilliant example. So outside of boxing, I mean, you've just told us you train and then watch boxing. But outside of that, what else do you get up to? You're a football guy or?
Yeah, I was massively into it, to be honest. Got sort of back into it over the last year or two, going and watching my local side, Doncaster Rovers. I go and watch them with my brother. But away from boxing, a lot of what I do is I got into triathlons a little bit, to be honest. So I like going swimming, cycling, anything active. I like doing, and that's pretty much it. If I'm not boxing, I'm doing another activity. I like to keep busy and keep active.
Yeah, that's definitely good. Going to help you out with your fitness. So yeah, perfect. Absolutely spot on. Yeah,
yeah. Amazing. So I want to ask you one final question because I think it's important, and I know that you will have an answer for this. So obviously, you believe Dave's going to go out and do the business. There's a lot of rumours about names next. He beats Makhmudov. Who would you like him to see him in with next?
One of the big names that they're on about, obviously, they're mentioning Deontay Wilder. They're talking possibly even Anthony Joshua. I think them fights would be absolutely amazing for Dave, and he deserves them. And I'm so happy now that he's finally getting the credit that he deserves, because for the last few years I've been in the gym non-stop with him, and whenever I talk to people about Dave, they go, "Yeah, he's tough, innit?" And I think he's more than tough. You're almost disrespecting him there by saying he's tough, innit? It's sort of a backhanded compliment. I think Dave is an unbelievable boxer. His boxing IQ's right up there. His ability's right up there. And now that he's put in the time and effort into the training as well, and he's got himself super fit, his ability will really shine through now, I think. And I think in this next performance, people will really see how good Dave is. And I believe he goes on to beat the likes of Deontay Wilder and them sort of fighters.
I completely agree, and we've spoke about it a couple of times, and not that anyone cares about my opinion, Joe, but but I've been a massive Dave Allen fan for years, and people used to say exactly the same thing. I don't know what you see in him. He's just a big lad from Doncaster, and it's like, no, they don't understand the cuteness of his defence and the way he does certain things. And I'll be honest, you can use this for the start of the interview if you want, and it's a statement from. I'm sure Joe will agree. I think Dave Allen stops Anthony Joshua.
Ooh, wow.
I think Dave Allen, mark my words, if that fight happens, I think he beats AJ.
I mean, he looks incredible at the minute, doesn't he? So, yeah.
I believe so. I believe he beats Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua, to be honest. Like you say, when people go, yeah, he's tough, people that don't really necessarily understand boxing don't understand the cute defence that comes with it. He's the way that he's riding shots and taking sting out of punches. That's not being tough. That's being smart and having a great defence. And yeah, his ability is right up there, I think. And now that he's really dedicated himself to it, I think he'll surprise a lot of people.
Yeah, hopefully so. We're looking forward to it, aren't we?
We are, and hopefully he'll get a few more en suites, a few more cinema rooms, and maybe a few more houses over the next couple of years. And hopefully, Joe
might own Doncaster by the end of it. You never know.
Exactly, mate. Free tickets all season.
The king of Doncaster.
He's already the king of Doncaster, mate. Exactly. Doncaster, De La Hoya forever. Look, Joe, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on, mate. I hope you've enjoyed talking to us. we'll get this all finalised, clipped up, and sent over to you. Appreciate your time and have a really good time. October 11th, we'll be there and get the win, my mate.
Lads, thank you very much. Cheers for having me on. I appreciate it.